Hey guys, how's everyone doing? Welcome back for our daily geometry videos. Today we're gonna continue looking at special right triangles, but today we're gonna look at a combination of both of them. So we're gonna look at being able to do both 30, 60, 90, and 45, 45, 90. So we're gonna answer these two problems right off the back, and this is kind of what we're just gonna do. The problems you're gonna see today. So with the first one, our first problem we're gonna look at is we have legs of A and B and an angle or a hypotenuse of 16, and our angles are 45 and 90. So if we know two of our angles, and one's 45, one's 90, the other angle has to be 45. So we now know we're looking at a 45, 40, 45, 45 triangle, which is x, x, x square roots of 2. Okay, so we're looking at a triangle that should be some form of that. So I'm going to go ahead and label our sides. Okay, we know our legs have to be x. Okay, and our hypotenuse then has to be x square roots of 2. So if I want to solve for this function, solve for these legs right here, I need to solve for x. So I'm going to take this equation right here we have written, and I'm going to solve for x. So 16 is equal to x square roots of 2. Okay, so if I want to solve for x, I divide by the square root of 2. Okay, and we're left with x is equal to the square root, x is equal to 16 over the square root of 2. Now, rule is you can't have a radical on bottom. It's bad manners in math to have radicals on bottom. So we need to rationalize this function. So what you do in that case is you're going to take this function, or you're going to take this number, this radical, and you're going to multiply it on top and on bottom. So I'm going to multiply it on top and bottom now. Square root of 2 over the square root of 2. Okay? Now, here, we just multiply straight across. So 16 times the square root of 2 gives me 16 square roots of 2. The square root of 2 times the square root of 2, well, those square roots cancel out, and you're left with just 2. Okay? And now you simply simplify. This function right here can be simplified because 2 can go into 16. 2 cannot go into square roots of 2. Those don't just cancel out. Okay, this is its own term and this is its own term. So you need to cancel out your whole numbers, 16 and 2. So once we do that, 16 divided by 2 gives us 8. So we should end up getting x is equal to 8 square roots of 2. And now you've actually solved for a and b because we know both of those terms are x. So we just plug that in now. 8 square roots of 2, 8 square roots of 2. And that's it. Hey, that's a 45-45, and that's one of the most difficult type of problems you really get with these for as their basis. We'll see a little more complex problems when we start having a bigger triangle. Not necessarily bigger numbers, but just more stuff going involved inside of it. The next thing we're going to look at, this triangle right here. We have legs of A and B once again, and a hypotenuse of 24. Now the only difference in this one is we have an angle of 60 and 90. So since my angles are 60 and 90, my opposite angle has to be 30. Okay, it only can be 30. There's nothing else it can be. So with that, we now know it's a special right triangle. It's one of our 30, 60, 90 triangles. So it should be something like this. This is 60, this is 30, this is 90. So x square root of 3, and 2x. So we're going to attach those to our sides. So I know across from 30 should be my smallest side of x. Across from 60 should be my next largest side. So x square root of 3. And across from my 90 or my hypotenuse should be my 2x. So once again, just like on any other style problem for these, we need to solve for x. So solving for x will solve both of these problems because that's what we're looking for. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take this equation, once again, the hypotenuse, and I'm going to solve for x. 24 is equal to 2x. We solve for x. So divide by 2. We're left with x is equal to 12. So now we have x. So we're going to be able to plug that into a and b equations. So a is equal to x square root of 3 or 12 square root of 3. B is simply equal to x. So b is just equal to 12. Okay? And those are the style problems I'm going to post online for you today. Just a few of them, not too many. I saw how we worked on these. You know, I'm gonna take a little more time on these. I'm not gonna go and just go ahead. Let's get these right, okay? These are very easy style problems. We just have to get these methods. Once you start understanding 45, 45, 90, 30, 60, 90, and seeing those I guess those key factors to them, you know, learning how to plug in the proper variables and finding those variables, it makes these very simple style problems. I hope you all are having a great day. I hope you are staying safe, guys. I know a lot of stuff is going on. Some of you are getting jobs to help your families out, guys. I really appreciate what you're doing and helping your families. Stay safe. You know, that's one of the biggest things. I know we're in a scary time right now, but just stay safe and just do all you can do, guys. Okay, be the best you. All right. Peace. Have a good day.